Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are taking a closer look at an online store that a lot of you have probably seen ads for, Maya and Henry.
Right, at maya-henry.com. And when you land there, the presentation is just, it's incredibly elegant.
It really is. You're seeing these luxury style rings, polished gold pieces, sets. It all promises that high-end boutique feel.
But the kicker, and this is the thing that always catches your eye, is the pricing. I mean, it is aggressive.
Oh, yeah. You see a $200 necklace marked down to, what, $39?
Or a $300 set suddenly under 50. That's not just a sale. That's a siren song. It's designed to make you act fast.
Before you think.
Exactly.
Okay.
Before you think.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Why did the alarm bell start ringing the moment we, look behind the curtain, past the pretty pictures?
Well, this is what's so fascinating. The technical reality just completely contradicts that polished image.
So what does the data say?
Scam Advisor gives the domain a very, very low trust score. The system flags it almost immediately.
And why is that? What's it seeing?
A few things. First, the website is extremely new. And second, and this is crucial, the ownership information is completely hidden.
So that's not just a lack of transparency. That sounds intentional, like they're trying to insulate themselves from liability.
You've hit it right on the head. They minimize the time they can be tracked.
Which is perfect if your business model involves a lot of unhappy customers.
Precisely. We're looking at the anatomy of what we call a disposable storefront.
Disposable.
Yeah. These sites are built to harvest profit quickly from those irresistible prices, and then they vanish, only to pop up under a new name next week.
And what we're seeing on places like Reddit seems to back this up.
It does. Shoppers are confirming that the discounts just feel wrong, too good to be true.
And that the jewelry itself feels like cheap, mass-produced stuff, not premium.
Right. And then you see the logistical clues. Customers report really long shipping times.
And packages arriving from overseas, right?
Yep. Which immediately shatters that image of a local, elegant boutique that's just clearing out some inventory.
Mm.
That overseas sourcing is the direct link to the quality problems we see.
Okay, but let's talk about Trustpilot for a second, because the results there are a bit mixed. Some people seem genuinely happy.
They do. Some people get their order and they think, hey, for the price, this looks pretty nice.
So is this just a cheap jewelry store then, not necessarily something high risk?
And that is such an important distinction. A reliable, cheap store delivers consistently. Maya and Henry, on the other hand, shows a pattern of total unpredictability.
And that's what makes it high risk.
That's it. This is where the whole illusion just cracks. The professional photos promised you elegance, but the negative reviews, they tell the real story.
Tarnished metal, cheap clasps.
Or even worse, we saw so many reports of orders just never arriving at all.
Wow, and I'm guessing if your order doesn't show up, getting help is not easy.
Forget about it. Multiple reviews say customer service just goes dark. They become completely unresponsive when you're trying to chase a refund.
So if we put it all together, the new website, the hidden ownership, all these service failures.
It makes the whole shopping experience a gamble. It's not that every single order is going to fail, but the risk of you ending up with something far, far below your expectations is significant.
So what's the takeaway for you, the listener, if you're still tempted by those prices?
You have to manage your expectations, for one, but more importantly, you have to protect your money first.
How do you do that?
If you're going to engage with a site that has this many red flags, you absolutely must use a secure payment method. I'm talking a credit card or PayPal.
Because that gives you the option to dispute the charge.
It's your only real safety net. It gives you that critical option to dispute the purchase if the item never arrives or is, substantially misrepresented.
So here's a final thought. If the only secure part of a transaction is the tool you use to pay for it, how much value are you really placing on that premium product you were promised? Something to think about. We'll catch you next time for the next deep dive.